Welcome back to Plant-Based 4-in-1. My name is Matthew. Good to see you again today. Today is our actual third week along our smoothie journey. Yesterday I was able to get up 2 of the smoothies. The third one I was not able to get up. I do apologize to you for that. Today I am going to get up our first smoothie with you, and I plan on getting up the second one that I'll be making about 12 o'clock. I might not be able to load it then. Might be loading it a little bit later. So definitely check that out when I'm able to load it up. Last night I was able to load up the second smoothie. It was pretty late in the evening. Really good smoothie. That was the one with dates in it. So really good. This morning, a little bit of a twist. What we're going to do is we're going to try bananas with avocado with hemp seed with crushed flaxseed. That's it. No blueberries, no dates, so nothing really sweet, and that's and I know it's going to be really good. So looking forward to it. I'm going to have it so you can watch directly with me. Also, before we get started, I do want to let you know I did do a little research this morning just for fun. The reason why I did it is because, guys, when you're on a journey, it doesn't matter if you're juicing. I gotta tell you, the work to do the juicing is quite a bit. It just takes me about an hour and a half. If you look back into previous videos, I might not have had you along the whole journey there, but sometimes, as far as like the juicing process, but it would take about an hour and a half. Love juicing. We'll go back to it, especially when the produce is fresh and I can go to, I've got Amish around here and I can get like 75 pounds of tomatoes per week. Their cantaloupes are absolutely phenomenal. Right now, while I don't have that available at this moment, what I'm going to be doing is smoothies for this coming month. Please, if you think about going plant-based, like the video. Please join the channel. Come along with us on our journey. Love to have you here, that's for sure. So I was doing some research this morning, and it was interesting. I just wanted to see, because here's the thing, anti-aging, anti-reversing your age. Can you reverse your age? You can. You can do it a fake way, which you know how people, have surgeries to be able to change the way they look, and there's a lot of risk involved there. And that's not really healing, that's just disguising your age. So you're not reversing your age. So can you reverse your age, really? So like, let's say if you have somebody that's, 60 years old. Well, according to even Google, which is amazing, and I'm going to tell you what I found, because it has to do with epigenetics. Now, from a plant-based perspective and from a naturalist perspective, what you'll find is that, and you will be told, and this I believe 100% to be true. Remember, this channel is, this is not medical advice, but come on, guys, it's common sense advice. So if it resonates with you, you're gonna know just in your gut that you're getting the truth and you're hearing it. We heal from the inside out. Epigenetics, though, what it basically says is, it says that from the deterioration or the aging of your biochemistry and your cells, it's going to mark you at a certain age. So if, like, let's say, let me just grow up an age. Let's say if you're 40 years old, you might be as healthy, and they might reach you at 60 years old. It's just possible. If you're sitting on the couch, if you're not doing anything, if you're eating highly processed foods, if you're not walking, if you're not eating a healthy diet, guys, if you're not getting your blood flow going, if you're not walking every day, if you're just not, and it's okay. We all get caught up, and most of us have been there, that's for sure. When we are there, we have a choice to be able to change it up. So here's the thing. When it comes to, so in other words, from plant-based, you heal from the inside out. So from a plant-based perspective, from a healing perspective, what you would want to do is you would want to eat highly nutritious foods. Juicing kind of spirals you into the right direction, so you can start healing right away, getting those nutrients and those vitamins directly into the bloodstream, so it can heal you, so it can clean you out, so it can clean you out at a molecular level. You're going to want to drink 1 gallon to 3 gallons a day. I tell you what's going on. Seriously though, and when I do those flushings, those are serious things that I do, okay? Do I do a flushing first thing in the morning? No. What I usually do is I work out first. I'll have a glass of tea, I'll work out, and then later I'll do the water mukbang. Matter of fact, I'm going to do the water mukbang this morning. I got up, guys, listen to this. I got up This morning, it was like 4:30 in the morning. Brownie was walking around. He had to go outside. Got up, let him out. What did I do? I'm going to tell you what I did, and this is how you can get that focus, okay? We all have to work on our focus. Nobody's perfect. I'm far from perfect, okay? This is not a lecture with me talking to you. It's kind of like me talking to a mirror. I'm reflecting back to myself. My goal is to hopefully that I'll resonate with at least one person out there. Hopefully you'll change my life. Hopefully I'll in some way inspire you to think about something and maybe change something for the better. You know, I mean, that's totally cool. Big thing is we get to go in, we get to be along with each other for our journeys. So this morning when I got up, I wasn't burning. Now I've got something to burn around my gut, right? So what did I do? Well, he's outside. I can't go back to bed until he comes in. So what do? I lay down on my workout mat and I did 300 crunches. I did 100 to my left side, 100 to my right side, 100 straight up. When I was burning, I felt good about that. Got up, he was ready to come in, went back to bed. All I'm doing is basically I'm doing two things at one time. I had to wait for him. I wanted to make sure that he could go out. There you go. So what I'm saying to you is that stay on your grind. Staying on your grind doesn't mean you have to be like, oh, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Staying on your grind just means do it by reflex. If you're, and mind you got to get the energy to do it. How are you going to get that energy? Clear out your system. How are you going to clear out your system? Stop eating those processed foods. Stop drinking that alcohol. Stop smoking. I want to get back to what I was looking at. I am so sorry that I've delayed this, but I'm going to read over real quickly, and then we're going to get to the juicing. Okay, so number one, quit smoking. I can't agree more. Hopefully you already quit smoking, but if you haven't, do that. Number two, drink in moderation. Definitely. I mean, drink in moderation. When you're drinking beer, that gluten's going to get you inflamed, and with the inflammation, you're not going to feel like working out. So come on. Also, not good for you. Also, number three, get your Z's. Obviously, we're going to get our Z's. I mean, you definitely need to get your sleep. More than that, you need to get, well, not more than that, but you got to get your nutrition, folks. You got to get the processed foods out of your body because they're not giving you nutrition. My humble opinion, because I'm plant-based, I will not eat meat. I will not eat dairy. I will not eat oils, any oil, coconut, walnut, I don't care what kind of oil it is, not going to go in my body. That processed saturated fat, doesn't matter what people say. They even say increase your omega-3s. Well, actually, that's one of these. So, number four, find a doctor. No, I'm not going to be advising you that, but please do if you'd like to. And it says that specializes in geriatric or anti-aging. Come on, really? I mean, come on, dumb it down. Why do you have to pay somebody to tell you to eat a banana? You know, you got to eat fruits, you got to eat vegetables. Come on. You know, you can even, I tell you what, take it from the biblical perspective. Genesis 1:29. Eat the herbs, eat the fruit-bearing seed. That's our meat. Anything updated isn't the ideal. Okay? If you're a Christian, if you believe in the Bible, there you go. That's it. That's my opinion. That's only my opinion. And it's been working for me. Okay? I'm not on any drugs. I got tons of energy. I'm not any better than anybody else. I'm not special. What I'm saying is that if that truth resonates with you, really, you know, and if you're a Christian, pray on that. You know, are you looking for science or are you looking to God? You know, which one are you looking to? What makes sense? What makes sense? Okay. So number five, cut saturated fat, up omega-3 fats. I couldn't agree and I couldn't disagree more. These whacked out doctors that are telling you to take fish pills, come on, guys. It's just horrible advice. What you need to do is just increase your fats. Good fats, get rid of bad fats. What I say, get rid of all fats besides for natural fats. You're going to get plenty of them. Your avocado, your nuts, your seeds. You're trying to lose weight, eat avocados. Keep out the nuts and the seeds at first, okay? And then later on, when you're working out, you're doing your thing, yeah, you can eat all the nuts and the seeds that you want to. I love peanuts, walnuts. I mean, almonds, okay? I have tons of those. You've seen them. If you've been here for any period of time at all, you've seen those, you know that I eat them. Number six, consider moderating your total food intake. I couldn't disagree more. What I mean by that is that you should not moderate your food intake when it comes to vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes. The seeds, I wouldn't moderate, but the seeds and nuts, if you're trying to lose weight, yeah, moderate those. But your vegetables, your fruits, there's no way. You should be eating as many of those as you can to get those nutrients. As a matter of fact, If you want to get the nutrients out of them, if you've been around any time at all, you know I'm going to suggest that you juice those. It's a lot easier to get the nutrition out of a salad, a huge salad full of fruit. If you juice it, drink it. Because if you need to heal yourself, and you need to heal yourself big time and quickly, get those micronutrients. Get them. Don't take pill forms. Not medical advice. I take vitamin C and I take, well, I'll show you. I take vitamin C and I take vitamin D3. Here you go. All that other stuff I think is whack, and most of the time your body can't process those pills. So anyways, that's basically it. Even with the common knowledge of people in our society, they, you know, when it comes to epigenetics, they'll tell you if you do some exercising, you know, if you walk 3 times a week, if you eat healthy and you give up the crap foods, you can reverse your aging easily within 8 weeks by 3 years. Now, if you think about what it would be like, is instead of eating just a healthy diet, if you ate an optimal diet, where you're juicing and you're eating fruits and seeds, my friends, anti-aging, you heal from the inside out. When you heal from the inside out, you're going to be reverse aging the insides, and that's going to reflect on the outside. So not only are you going to be able to work out, and now you're going to be able to feel great, the inflammation gets removed, that back that hurt, that knee that hurt, that leg that hurts, that foot that swells up with you know, that's retaining water, your hands that retain water, the swelling that you have, the elasticity in your fingers that has gone away. You know, it's, I guess, reverse those biological markers, but those biological markers don't even have to ever happen. You don't have to ever get arthritis. It's the, oh, I'm telling you, man. If you just take a look into it, okay? It's that meat, it's that dairy, and it's that, why am I going blank today? Anyway, yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. But anyway, it's, I don't know. Why did I lose that word? I don't know. Who cares? Hey, oh my gosh, it's gonna drive me nuts. What? Good Lord. Why did I go blank? My mind's on too many things this morning. Gluten, what the crap? I didn't even find it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, gluten is the third thing. It's a killer. Whew, I gotta tell you, gluten is the one thing that's still gonna give you pain in your joints. It's gonna cause that inflammation. I don't care who you are. I don't care what the doctor says. You know, here's the thing, go see your doctor, whatever, you know. If you want to go see your doctor, cool. But what I'm saying to you is this, the doctor only finds out you're gluten intolerant usually because they just guess and they say, stop eating gluten. And you're like, oh wow, my pain's going away. You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, everybody's intolerant to gluten. You just might not show the signs of it. So stop eating the gluten. That was a really real moment when I forgot the word gluten there. That is totally cool though. All right, so here we go. Let me see where we're at here. I have no idea how long into this video we are. Let me take a look. Oh my gosh, dude. We are like 13 minutes into this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video right now because everyone's retention is like, I'm gonna name this video is reverse aging. Okay, it's gonna be reverse your age. Prevent and reverse aging, heal from the inside out, because that's what you can do by drinking. I mean, it's what you can do by juicing, by drinking smoothies, by eating raw, by eating plant-based. All those are different levels. They can all be combined. They can all be separate. Optimally, you're going to want to juice, and you're going to want to do smoothies. You know, it's all a dance. So, hope you did get something from this video, for sure. I want you to think about how much you could reverse your aging. I'm not talking about 2 or 3 years, folks. I'm talking about 15 years. I'm not talking about small stuff. You can reverse your aging by 15 years. You'll find plant-based people that will tell you, I reversed my age by 15 years. And you're like, well, what do you mean? And they're going to be like, man, people have no idea how old I am. I'll just put it out there. I personally myself, I'm not sure how old I look right now. I have no idea. But, there was a lady that we had met not too long ago. And, she said that she was 54, And I was like, oh, you are? I said, well, you're really young. And she was like, well, that's, she was like, oh, she was like, well, she goes, you get your ace in your pants. And I said, well, no, I hear you. I said, I'm 50 years old, so I understand what you're saying. She was like, what? And she was shocked. Now, I think she was shocked, and I really don't know, but I think partly it was because for some reason she thought I was in my mid to late 30s. I don't know. And, a lot of people associate people that are of a certain age group to be a certain amount overweight. I am a little bit overweight, but not where you'd be able to really tell it, I guess. So, and I'm out doing stuff, It's just kind of vibrating at my own level that I am. So, on the inside of me, am I 50 years old? No. I'm probably like 30, okay? And that's just because of my activity level, and that's because of my diet. Outside, everybody's going to have a different judgment on what I look like. Yeah, I don't care what anybody thinks that I look like. I care about what I feel like. So if I can sleep deep at night, if I have no pains, if I feel good, if I'm exercising, if I can get up and run, if I can get up and ride a bike, if I don't have to take any pills, if I don't have to go to any stupid doctor, if I feel good, if I feel like I can beat any disease, my body has the ability to be able to fight off any disease that's going to be coming at me, that's really where it's at. And here's the thing. There are people out there, some of you might be watching me, and you have high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. My friends, that is your choice. You don't want to hear that, but it is. You made that choice because you're making the choice not to do something to reverse it. You can change it. I'm going to tell you something. It is all in front of you. And to change that and to make yourself better, it's free. It all has to do with your will to be able to make that change. I'm here to help you out in that process, to give you some ideas, to be able to be here to tell you that you can do it. Your diet, you can clean out your arteries. It's not a big deal. You can do it. What you have to do, and the most difficult part of doing it, is to break the addiction that you have with processed foods. Break your addiction have to do with meat, that fat in there, the cholesterol is killing you. It is, and you don't want to take cholesterol medicine. I've had 2 friends of mine that have been on cholesterol medicine that got cancer from that cholesterol medicine. I know another lady, very close to me, to the family at least, that died from cancer from taking the cholesterol medicine. No, they're never going to tell you that that's what it's from. But what I'm saying is that three people, come on, folks. I wouldn't take, me personally, not medical advice. Who, and mind you, was it the cholesterol medicine or was it not? It's never 100% confirmed because that'd be major lawsuits, okay? The idea is that it could have been, and my friends, there's no reason for your cholesterol to be high. There's just not. Now, they're going to say genetically you have it, but come on, how much processed food are you eating? All I'm saying is that look at your diet, figure it out. It's not going to be that hard. But if you're trying to splice between good processed food and bad processed food, well, you're never going to make it across that finish line. You're just not. Unless you're processing the food yourself. Matter of fact, check out a book. It's by George Malcolmus. It's called The Hallelujah Diet. That book right there, it is going to get you on the right track. It's an older book. It's easy. Yes, it's repetitive, but you got to stick with it. You got to read the whole thing. You got to stick with it. And if you do that, then you'll be off your high blood pressure medicine. You're not going to be a type 2 diabetic. Your pains are going to go away. They speak about all this stuff. They even talk about the distilled water. I'm off on a tangent. I got to make a smoothie for Darlene. She's going to kill me. I'm going to check y'all out later. Bye. I'm about to make a smoothie, actually.